Today we are foursome today.
Hey,
Welcome.
you can't even hear us.
You can hear us. We're talking right now.
Yeah. Welcome to Calling the Audible. 3 flags and a belt.
I'm over it. I'm over you trying to screw up this name every
I don't know. We are live.
It's actually right now 3 flags. Three slots.
We're not flags.
Three slots and a flag.
And a flag. We're here live in.
That was great. This is beautiful.
Wide open.
We're doing our final games here, right?
Supposedly.
Weird thing though. It's wide open and I'm stuck to Mo.
Yeah, it's true.
Stuck.
Like
Because you know
Lumen.
why? Because Eagle's in charge. So
Don't
he
touch
picked
me.
the smallest table around. You might as well just set up a coffee table, like a couple of croissants, cappuccinos, espressos here, Italian cards. Everybody would have been comfortable here.
It would have been live.
You're in
It feels
charge,
like
Tommy.
it feels like we're in a lunchroom.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Are you not comfortable being close to Mo?
Our
Absolutely
knees are
not.
touching. Our left, my left knee.
Your knees
is
are
right
touching?
He's wearing his
touching.
sweatpants
okay.
and they're touching my leg.
Let's talk.
It's okay.
Let's talk about the week that was.
The week that was.
What caught your attention, Matty Kirra?
I got a bunch, but
Give us one.
Casket Closers almost beating SDF.
Well, there's a story behind that.
Yes, I know, but I got the other
gist
side of the
of
story
it?
from Giovanni.
Oh.
They should have had him.
Give us your story.
Quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
Not
Both teams
playing
were
so
late.
well.
Leon Holder, yeah, he had 5 INTs in that game.
But
That's a lot.
it's one of the major factors why I told Giovanni why I wasn't playing for that team this year.
Leon Holder right now has 64.8 QBR on the season.
Mo Khan stats.
Literally, his
I'll
team
bet better than
name.
that.
His team name defines what they are doing to themselves.
Ooh.
One nail at a time.
I've never heard
It
of
rhymes
going
too.
like
That's
that.
not how you nail a nail, but that's how they're nailing their own nails.
Sounds like a clock.
Yeah.
It feels like a screw a little bit, like a.
That's
It hits
so
metal
weird.
when a screw hits metal.
Okay, so what's the story, Mo? Tell us.
Well, both teams,
Anyways, I'm just trying to say they're closing their own casket.
We got it.
which they are. Rare occurrence in FPF because of the traffic delays on the 20.
Come on,
Both teams only had 3 players to start off the game.
3-on-3, it's fair.
6-6.
So we call Rob. We go, Rob, what do we do? He goes, you give them 6 points each until
So it could have been 30-30.
it could have been
Or
30-30.
0-0, and then you wait till 6 guys show
No,
up.
30-30.
So,
No, let's just start with 30-30.
and then Dylan Taylor and Jimmy Ojeda show up, I think like 3 minutes into the game. They were in Kingston for the outdoor touch tournaments.
Well, he went 8 for 11 or 8
Yeah,
for 12?
he came in
That's
there
like
with-
just minimal stats.
Yeah, a very relatively easy day for him in terms of the stats department. But look, big win for STL. You can't take that away from them because
It's not a
well,
huge
look,
win.
they
It's a win. It's a W.
They have a beef to ground with you two guys.
I will say,
With
though.
us two?
Yes, look at you two guys.
What?
Why?
What is
They'll
it?
let their talking on the field do it for them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'm not
I
worried
can't
about-
wait. I can't wait.
Nagwan, what caught your attention?
No, but I was going to say,
No,
no,
yes.
too. Guillaume De Palma with 3 picks.
No,
Relatively
let's
easy
not go
picks.
there. Let's
1
not-
for 6.
Let's not even talk about the STL 7-0 anymore, since they have a bone to pick with us.
I don't even know what they want to talk about.
I don't even.
Is
want
it
to
Brent
talk about them.
Calendar? Is it Brent Calendar?
Perhaps. Yes,
Jim,
Jim.
do you know about this?
No, I didn't. I had something that I learned afterwards. I was going to wait for you though, but even though they lost, the fact that Lightweight put up 40 on Laval's finest is. I don't care that they lost. Just the fact that they were able to put up 40 points is
Well,
cause for
Simon
celebration.
Berger, the day he learns that he needs to stop turning the ball over and give his team a chance to win, they're going to be better.
He's got Marco. Have you seen Marco's
He
stats
fed
this
the
year?
beast. No, he fed the beast quite well.
Yes.
I have announced Marco's
His-
catches every time he's caught a ball
He-
so far.
Is he eligible for receiver of the year as
he
a
should
quarterback
be.
in Division A?
He should be.
Should
I
be.
think he
should
should be.
be.
as
He's
well.
not playing receiver in
I want this to be on record that I feel like a quarterback in Division A should be eligible for receiver of the year in Div B.
Absolutely. And Mo Khan saying that Liam Mahoney's running away with it is redonkulous.
That's stupid.
Well,
he's like
it's-
fifth.
Okay, listen,
He's
it's-
fifth.
It's
Terry-
not stupid.
Terry
He's not
Tam.
fifth. He also has 1 game less because he quarterbacked
Yeah.
for a game. He's
he-
destroying it as a as a
Played in the
receiver.
CFL.
And he's yes, that's my point. But here's the point though. Phil Cutler finally, I feel like he's realized what he has as a receiver, as a threat, as a potential year in year out receiver of the year. Just feed him the ball. Feed him the ball.
But
If
we
you saw the
can't
game.
take-
You were there. You
yeah,
were there,
well,
right?
that game against Blue Chips, I don't know
It
if you
doesn't
can
matter
count
who it's
that.
against. He's throwing the ball up. It's basically up for grabs. But Liam is going to win that one-on-one every single time.
Oh, yeah. He won it against me.
So 4 times he won
few
that
times.
one-on-one.
Once.
I thought 2 times.
And only because it was Mo who was scorekeeping that he only has 115 yards for.
Well, he had
should.
two
I felt
40
like
bombs.
he should have had like 160 yards.
Well, Terry Tan thinks he's the receiver of the year. Let's put it that way.
I said it week 1. I gave it to Liam Mahoney because if he has a receiver who understands what he has, a la top sauce Justin
Justin McLean.
McLean.
Did you forget your own receiver's
No,
name?
I was saying
Justin
I
McLaren?
wanted you to
Oh,
say. I was
McLean.
pointing at you. I wanted you to say. When you know what you have on hand, feed the beast. Marco Masiocha at lightweight. Feed the beast. He's there for you. He wants the ball. He's gonna win it. He's gonna win that one-on-one every single time. Give him a chance to make a catch. Give him a chance to make a catch. That's all
Feed the
it is.
beast. Joey Taylor to Jasmine Ryu against you guys. Hey.
Oh.
Excuse me. What was this? Give me a stat line. Feed the beast.
I don't know. I get
Well,
4
where's
TDs.
the beast? What's the beast? 4 TDs.
I'm pretty sure.
What are you high? 4 TDs. What kind of what stats you looking
I
at?
don't know. 32-18 is what I'm seeing. 2.5 downs over Incredibles.
Oh, right.
I think,
The important thing here is four picks by Greg Stern.
yeah, well, he had, what,
Just
19?
marry you.
Did you just get us a
4
coffee?
receptions, 46 yards, 1 touchdown.
Oh,
Were you,
Maybe it
I
was a
believe
different game.
Greg Stern had, 19 incompletions in that game, right?
I'm the one who sent you for it. Where's mine?
The chaos has
Is
ensued.
this yours?
Apparently.
The finest
What the hell's going on? We
lose
just got
their
free
first
coffees.
game to Monstars.
fantastic.
Oh my god!
Fantastic.
Were you
Honestly,
guys
I'm
like
so happy
blowing
right
up
now.
fireworks and stuff?
So happy.
I'm
so
sorry.
happy. So
I'm
happy.
in Division A and I'm on the
Yes.
Monstars bandwagon.
So
okay?
so happy. I honestly didn't. We gave him no credit at the beginning of the year.
Zero
We're like
credit.
super happy that they did it. They did what they did, going up to Division A,
Yeah.
challenging themselves, challenging their players on their roster, and now they are just.
It's beautiful.
destroying.
It's beautiful.
And you know what? They won what? The four of the last 5.
They're undefeated in the last 4 games.
Oh yeah, they're
Undefeated in the last 4, but they should be 5-0 because their last loss goes up against Legends by 1 point. Now that is not a game that they should have lost. It's a game that they're going to want back, obviously for obvious reasons.
Right.
If they can beat Finest, you can beat Legends.
They tied us.
Yeah, they tied you.
You should have
guys.
won.
See,
They should
I
have.
mean,
They had to leave in that game
Monstars
as
are
well.
honestly just.
They're fantastic.
proving-
Honestly,
they're proving a
I
serious
counted
point
them
here.
out from the get-go. Marco and I talked about it at the beginning of the season that they weren't going to
Aridi
do
in
anything.
Division A. I didn't think he'd be able to do what he did in Division in the winter in Division A, and he's doing.
It's not just
the
that. Fred
exact same
Vienne.
thing.
Fred Vienne on
Fred
that team
Vienne.
is huge.
Yeah.
Great hands.
Quasi is huge on that team.
There's a lot to handle. You
I
have-
think
you have
because
to be
Fred
all
Vienne
over the field.
quarterbacks in the lower divisions, people forget what kind of a receiver he is.
Yeah.
And he's just an
He's in the
absolutely
CJEP level, and he's a receiver that is
Dominant.
Dominant. Absolutely.
And he set the the passing percentage completion record for
That's true
quarterback.
in Div
Yeah.
4.
Talked
Div
about that
2
last
or
week.
Div 3, I think it was.
4.
He's quarterback. He is overall right now. So between Div B
Yeah.
and Div 4, in all the seasons he's played right now, he has the highest completion percentage.
The best game I think of the week, which I was there for, was Quan GNR, in which it
We
went.
all saw it. It was taped.
You were there?
It was taped.
Oh yeah, that's right. Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Well, long story short here, 16-point lead for Quan.
Mhm.
GNR go up by 4, end up losing by 3.
That's okay.
Your thoughts on this game, boys?
Fantastic game, too.
Yeah.
That was a barn burner, like Theo said.
Alex Hallowak just making plays.
He honestly, he looks good. He's looking good out
He
there.
looked great on
Yeah.
film. That's a good. If you look good on film, I mean that's a usually it means
doesn't
that
lie.
it means that you did great on the field because it's usually the opposite. You feel like you had a good game and then you watch the film and it's like ugh.
You
gosh.
see who his main guys are right away. You got Paul Lapierre, Ryan Perry, Danny Demore.
And you
Ryan
could see
Perry
on
made
film.
those clutch
Oh,
catches.
yeah.
too.
Yeah, he always does. He always does. And Damore as well on that touchdown.
Oh
the
yeah,
extra
he made
point.
some ridiculous catches.
But here's what's important. The really important stat line is Star City is 7-0, and they are on the top of all lists. So they have the least points against at 124.
Yeah.
33 points ahead of second place, which is STL, which is also 7-0.
Yeah.
Okay, good for them. They're 7-0. But the first place team being Star City, in my mind, ahead in all places. So points for, points against.
That's a recipe for disaster.
That's a recipe
with FPF,
for.
with FPF records. It's a recipe for disaster.
So you're saying
yeah.
that this could hurt STL?
Is that what you're
Star
saying?
City.
That's what you mean by that?
I'm just saying, in past, since I've been in the league, a 10-0 team who's the top of every list.
But that's.
I think it's 70% that they're out.
Yeah.
First round, second round.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
and I agree with you, and that's why I always say it's better to get that one loss, like Finest did. It's better to get that one loss under your belt,
Yeah.
Div A is different.
get that feeling through your veins, understand what that means, and understand that you never want to feel that again, and then go through the playoffs like it's nothing, a knife through butter, because that's what you deserve.
So Dan Lazara lose next week.
I don't want them to lose, but it's like the Patriots when they went 16-0 and then they lost the championship game. It's the same thing.
Are you comparing Star City to the Patriots?
No, he's speaking as an
listen,
example.
let's compare. No, but let's compare.
No, I understand. I'm just
Actually, if there was a team, especially a quarterback, to compare Dan Lazare to, it would probably be Tom Brady,
Et voilà.
considering how fast he takes that snap.
Oh,
and
his
gets rid of
head's
the
gonna
ball.
not
go
just that,
through
but
the
the
roof.
team
Wow,
he has
what did you
around
just
him.
do?
The,
Yeah,
the,
his
the
head's gonna,
receivers,
like-
the defense.
Oh my God.
It's an overall. It's a really good package they got going there, and it's their first year together. So hopefully they can be the next. Let's say
ABE
D-boys.
perhaps.
Yeah, let's say that they're the next D boys. Great quarterback, putting together a bunch of stars.
I said it from the get-go.
Chemistry
Dan Lazare.
right away. Bada bing, bada boom.
I said Dan Lazare is the next big thing, so it's very possible.
Top sauce debate.
Not if you don't move those feet there, Vinny.
I don't need to move my feet.
You literally don't.
Justin's
move your
gonna
feet.
catch the ball.
Looking ahead here now for some of the teams in Div B for the last playoff spots. Updated playoff stands will be on your screens and, of course, on the Facebook site.
Mo?
Yes.
Before, I actually
Yes.
heard a rumor.
Yes, go ahead.
There's a
Rumors of the week.
It's weird.
Allah.
I don't know who it's better or worse for, but I heard that Jeremy Cola can
Yes.
bench as much as Ryan Perry.
Hey-o.
I don't know if that's more impressive for Jeremy Cola or embarrassing for.
Well, there's a
Ryan
reason
Perry.
why he can get all the cute girls. He's got a bench, right? Did you ever see Jeremy Cola's girlfriend?
No.
She's a friend of my girlfriend.
No.
She's a really good looking girl.
Very pretty, yes.
She's a pretty girl.
Very pretty lady.
So he's got to bench at least 2 plates.
No,
for
Ryan-
her-
I'm not,
for
I
her
don't
to
know what
stick
it is,
around.
but I just know it's the same as Ryan Perry.
It's the law of averages, right? If you average 2 plates, the girls stick around. I feel like that's a rumor,
Well,
right?
for FY,
Mo says
Mo,
said
Mo,
it.
Mo doesn't even play
Mo
25s.
can't even put a 25 on there. He can barely pick up the 25 to put on.
FY, Simon Dagenet trucked
Jem
Ryan
agrees.
Perry.
Off camera,
last
Jem
week.
agreed.
Did he? He
Yeah.
trucked him?
He trucked him.
I was walking
Perry
off
trucked Cola?
No.
That's not
Simon
nice.
Dagenet
That's not
trucked
nice.
Ryan Perry.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was leaving the
Was
field.
Ryan
after-
Perry looking the other way?
Yeah.
No, they were there
Was
coming.
he already on the ground?
No, he was coming, and then
Perry's
Simon's
a
running.
polite
And
guy. He's really well raised.
Can I just say?
That's a really nice family. So I feel like he probably felt bad. He's got Simon coming at him. He's like, I'm not gonna try. to
Simon
run."
Dagenet got hauled down at the end of at the beginning of his game, at the end of my game, and the yelp he let out, it was like a gazelle getting mauled by a lion.
Oh.
It was hilarious. I love it.
okay.
Do that noise again.
I
Do
love
it
my
one
job.
One more time. Just do that.
I don't know
one
if I
more
can. I had a lot of coffee
time.
in my throat.
You leave on a high note, okay? You leave on a high note. The
my
Red
God,
Raiders,
that's
did they blow their golden
Good for you,
chance?
good for you, good for you.
Did the Raiders blow their chance to get themselves in the playoffs with a tough loss to the Predators? Because now they're 2 points behind the Glads, and the Glads hold a tiebreaker on them.
100%. Not only did they blow their chance, but they blew their chance to impress me because I was there.
Because that's what they want.
I wanted to see what they were made of. So I saw, honestly, I don't know if it was their worst game ever, but it didn't look so good. It did not look good at all.
Conference A, it's boring because it's not going to move.
Michael Roy did not look good at quarterback. He didn't.
He threw 3 INTs in the second half, which did not help their cause.
They were bad INTs,
They're
and
really
the
bad.
completions that he got in that second half were not good. They weren't good throws.
Let me ask you though: is his receiver still dropping passes like
No,
someone mentioned?
I didn't see any drop.
No,
passes.
that's in
Carruthers
C.
played well.
Oh, that's in C.
That's insane.
yeah, Carruthers played well.
Okay. Well, whatever.
And Floriani, he deserved that win. He on the other end made those throws. He gained the lead. The score line doesn't look the same because they got a pick six, as you saw, a pick six in the last drive. Floriani made that one stupid mistake where he's on that back foot, classic quarterback mistake, back foot, throwing it away, pick six, to bring it into a 1-score game. But it never should have been a 1-score game. It was a 2-score game the entire second
43-31.
half.
Yeah, but
So
at the
3-score
end,
game,
yeah, they
exactly.
scored late in
Yeah.
with 2 plays left, essentially.
Yeah.
Lightweight, though, this is your department here, Maddie, because I know
Hey.
you, Marco.
Yep.
Do you know Marco?
Masiotra. Do you believe they have any chance at the last playoff spot with the Fun Boys holding the tiebreaker on them?
You already know my view on Simon Dagenet. As long as even though
gazelle.
Marco's my friend, the gazelle, yeah, the dying gazelle. I don't foresee them. What's their schedule like? I didn't check that. That's the one thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won 2 out of 3. They have us on deck. They have us on deck with the Incredibles, and they have
So that's a win.
Glads this week, Incredibles,
Yeah.
and next week for week 9, and the last week of the year, VPC.
Also, for those of you watching at home, the Div B standings are now up on the screen, so feel free to take a look at them as
So
Mo
that-
glosses over them.
So
Go
that's
ahead, guys.
that's 1 and 2. Sorry.
You have him at 1 and 2.
I'll take him 1 and 2, so I don't think they're going to make it. Sorry, Marco.
Ciao, Marco.
Good
It's
for
not
you,
your
Simon.
fault.
No.
He might have
Simon.
a parting gift in the receiver of
But
the year.
speaking of
perhaps.
Marco, 470 yards, 16 touchdowns after
He's-
7 games.
He should be receiver of the year, and on top of it, he's in the running for 2A in Division A.
he
That's
might be
two
going with
awards.
some nice parting gifts.
Probably you
If
can.
you're going to
hypothetically
add
win
to
both.
his inflating
He could
head.
win both, as he
should.
should if he has the stats at the end of
Yeah.
the year.
Looking ahead here for Quan, does that tie hurt them though? And also with lightweight, because remember we talked about lightweight not making the playoffs here, but looking at Quan, big win over GNR.
Huge wins.
But does that tie that they incurred earlier in the year? Does that hurt them in their playoff?
Here's the
run?
thing about Quan. All they have is big wins. They beat the Incredibles when they were undefeated. They beat GNR when they were undefeated.
I'm taking Quan in finals.
I play in Div B and I play on a team that they beat, and I'm a fan of Quan. They just get it done when it needs to get done. They work hard. They drive the field. They make smart plays. They play hard defensively.
They play mean defense.
Exactly.
It's a team of veterans,
That's it.
essentially.
Exactly. So I would not sell on Quan. I mean, I'm not going to pick against my own team, but I would not sell on Quan.
Fair enough.
Me either. I just said it.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
You're short and simple with that answer. Div A, the race for second place. We look ahead here. 2 points separate second from fifth place. Are we buying the Monster outside, which I think you guys are a little bit,
I'm on-
undefeated in 4, or the Top Guns, who've won 2 out of the last 3 games and an emotional victory over ABE on
Div A
Monday.
stats on the screen as well.
And the Div A stats on the screen.
Thank you, GM.
I'm being told by Eagle, so I figure
I'm
he
saying
brought
thank
me
you.
coffee. So
So who are we buying here? We're buying the Monstars or we're buying Top Guns? Or
All
give-
day Monsters.
Really?
All day Monsters.
Vince?
Like I said before, they're 4-0 in their last 4, and they should
They're
be
not
5.
4-0.
3-0-1.
They're just
Okay, fine.
undefeated.
But they should be undefeated in the last 5
They
because
should
they
be.
should never have lost the Legends. And on
And
the
they
other
should
hand,
be.
when you look at Top Guns, they have a W against the Legends by 1 point, essentially 31-30. They lost to Finest 39-25. That's where there's a huge
No,
gap.
listen. The problem with them is that
For me, that's the
they're-
huge
If
gap.
their team, if everybody shows up, they're very dangerous. If they're missing 2 or 3 guys, they're screwed.
But they beat you by 2 points.
Our whole squad was there.
You had a really good squad as well.
Yeah, we're off right now. I don't want to talk about it.
You're off or not? You had your best starting lineup on the field.
And we're off right now. I
Off.
don't want to talk about it.
How could a team who's won a Div A championship?
It's not the same team.
It's essentially it's the same. It's
No,
the
minus
same working
Jamil
pieces.
Springer,
It's
Minus
the same
Jamil,
working pieces.
minus Jamil,
Delaney's.
minus Delaney's.
Yeah.
That's 2. That's
So
3
Jamil's up
big
against
mouths,
you.
3 big mouths that bring some heat to our team. Bring some fire. We have no fire.
So what is
I'll
it?
say
All about mouths or it's all about play?
it's all about play and mouths and fire and heart.
All right, so if you're the Rainmakers or
So
ABE,
you're telling me that you're losing because you're lacking in mouths.
and heart. We have no
And you
heart
know,
right
I'm
now.
glad you said that because I agree. Because Jamil's that heart. He is a
Giovanni
heartbeat.
is too. Giovanni and
That's
Jamil.
true.
I'll say it all day. That's our heart, and we don't have it right now.
Boom.
So-
So why aren't they on your team?
Well, we're not going to talk about
we'll
that either.
talk about that a bit later on here.
Oh, you don't want to talk about
if,
that.
If you're the Rainmakers or ABE,
So you don't
what
want to win championships? They don't want to win championships?
Perhaps
Stop cutting
not.
him off. He's trying to talk.
I'm
the
sorry,
poor guy.
no.
best and worst matchup for both these teams? Because in all likelihood, these are the 4 teams that will play each other early on at some point in the playoffs.
For Rainmakers,
Best and worst matchup right now for ABE
I
and
think their
Rainmakers.
Rainmakers' worst matchup would be the Monstars.
Really, I thought.
Gotta say finest.
Oh,
Well,
Track record says
minus
they're not-
finest.
they're not
though.
gonna play finest.
Yeah, minus the finest right now.
Finest are going to be number 1, and then it's going to be 4 and 5. I don't even know who it's going to be right now.
I agree with GM. I just think that the way that the Rainmakers are built, they're not built to go up against a physical defense. They're gonna shut down. They're gonna auto shut down against a physical defense. You know what I mean? Because they don't have the size to go up against that. But on the other hand, ABE being so unpredictable this year, I feel like they don't match up against anybody. Because any given week, you can't count them in because you don't know whether or not their guys are either one
not-
going
I'm
to show
not
up,
even arguing.
2 gonna play to the potential that they should be playing. Although they have guys like Jordan McLaren, Theo J, Jamal Gins, Marco Masiocha. It's hard to understand where the disparity is between you guys this year, you guys in the winter, and you guys in the
I
summer.
just told you. You
I
don't
have-
listen.
I do listen. It's not. Don't tell me it's because you guys are missing Gio and you're missing Jamil.
I'm not even
or-
saying
or-
for
or
the skill.
Springer.
The skill part of it. It does have anything to do with the play. I'm telling you right now.
listen.
We have all the skill in the world.
With the
no
skill that you do have, with the
structure.
experience that you have together, you're better than what you're doing right now. Let's get that.
Yes,
Let's get that on
but
record.
I'm telling you why, and you're not listening.
What is the why?
No heart.
Thank you. Mo Khan listens for the
I
first
understand.
time.
No heart is not going to win you a championship, but
Absolutely.
no heart is going to get you a better record than you have right now.
Well,
is it not?
2.5 Dan's used hard to beat you guys.
That is true.
Don't fucking,
And
don't fucking do that.
They handled you easily. Quote, unquote.
I heard a rumor about that.
Did you?
Is that rumor of the week?
It's not a rumor. It's fact. I have
That
it in
is
writing.
fact.
You're going to say that the Incredibles have no heart?
No, I'm not saying you guys don't have heart. You guys may be injury prone, but that's
Injury.
another story.
Okay, Mo, don't just say things and have nothing to feed that.
Vince is
Because
soft.
Where's the no heart? Where's the no heart with the Incredibles? Tell me. No, I'm being serious.
No. Look, I think the Incredibles are a good team, but when push comes to shove,
Where's the lack of heart? Tell me where the lack of heart
When
is.
push comes to shove in very close games here, you wonder if Greg Stern has that ability to finish off those type of matchups.
Listen,
when it's a-
Greg Stern has shown the ability to close games.
We had 19
Here's-
incompletions. He looked awesome.
Okay, so let's be serious. Let's not talk about lack of heart. Let's talk about a bad game by Greg Stern. He threw 4 INTs, right?
Yes.
How are you supposed to win a game? How are you supposed to win a game with 4 INTs? He'll be the first to admit to you that he had a horrible game.
Yeah, but we've seen
and therefore,
quarterbacks with
and
4
therefore,
INTs.
you cannot show me a quarterback who threw 4 INTs and won that game.
I will get you those stats next
Please
week.
do so.
I will.
I'm gonna
Show
lighten
me
the mood.
one who did that in Div B or Div A. Show me one of those.
Vince
Does
Schwartz-
Simon Dagenet come
We're
on?
gonna
Simon Dagenet,
we're gonna need to calm
Aladi.
you down. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay, I'm just being real.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just
I got
being
you.
real.
I got
Don't talk about heart when the only thing that went wrong is a quarterback.
Your face is red.
performance.
You need to
Yeah,
stop.
you need to take some coffee, man.
So listen,
You
this
guys are
game is called
idiots.
Who Said It? Okay?
I need somebody else to sit with. Jen, please fucking replace this.
No, I want to play Who Said It. If you're
Said
busy
It?
talking, I'll play Who Said It.
This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever read. It was on somebody's Facebook profile, and you need to figure out who
Oh,
said
is
it.
it Mocon?
No, it's not Mocon.
Okay, thank God.
It was for
I-
sure Marco
I'll give you that.
Masiocha.
No, it's so they wrote it. So it's either way, it's Who Said It, and it was on his About Him part of his Facebook. Okay,
You
Okay.
went in deep.
it's I can't even. Suit up, score chicks, be awesome. That's it.
Is it Div A or Div A?
Do we have options?
Is it Div A or Div B player?
Can I give you a hint?
Do you have
Yes.
an A to
I
B?
hate him more than
A,
anybody.
B, C. Do we have? I don't. Holy shit.
Div A or Div B?
Can I repeat it?
Yeah.
Suit up, score chicks, be awesome.
Oh.
Man. Okay, I'm ruling out the Rainmakers. They don't write like that.
I don't
It's,
think they would write it that way.
He would never be in Div A. Put it to that.
Okay, is he in Div B?
Yes.
Okay, can we just bring like?
Can you think
Give
about
us
it
a
during the
team.
show? We can keep going. You can think about it.
All right. Well, think about it here. But how many wins to get second place now? Rainmakers have 4. Everyone else has 3 wins with 3 games to go.
Yeah, I have it here. I wrote down 7 wins.
You think
For
7
second?
wins
Yeah.
for second place?
Absolutely.
6 max.
Oh, is it from No Regard? Ah, shoot.
Is it from No Regard?
Nope. It's I just gave it to you. I said I hate him more than anybody.
Yeah, but I don't. Doesn't mean much to me. I don't know.
Because I hate everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through the list here.
Yeah. I'm just all
Stop.
thinking about.
Don't worry about it.
just
If
Okay,
you
we'll
want,
get
I
back
have
to
another
it. We'll
rumor
get back
if you
to it.
want.
Okay, let's hear that.
I
I
actually
wrote down 6 and I said 7. 6 wins for 7.
I know we're running out of time here. Star City GNR game of the week coming up this weekend.
That's this weekend. Star
It's,
City GNR.
yeah.
Great
Oh
game.
boy, that's a
really
great
big
It's a
game.
big week of games,
That
actually.
should have been game of the week instead of Div A.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Does this game lose a bit of the luster with GNR losing to Kwan with them not being undefeated?
Yeah, I guess a little bit. It would, but it's still a good game though.
I don't think so. I think it's the opposite effect, right? Because now coming off a loss, being undefeated,
GNR could.
want to prove themselves
almost said pop their
against
cherry,
the
but-
best team, right? Star City.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes it a better game. Or it,
could-
should. And,
should,
and
but-
keep in mind, GNR did not have JD Chevalier.
No, they were
missing one
him.
of their best
Yes.
players. They
Yeah.
lost. They have
Yeah.
they have an L under their belt. I feel like they're going to come out
Better and
full fledged,
stronger,
yeah,
yeah.
against Star City, who has not lost yet this year.
In your opinion right now, I know you guys are on the Dan Lazare bandwagon.
Yep.
More dangerous, is it his arm?
Yeah.
Or is it Dan Lazare's arm to win this game, or Vinny Galano's ability to beat you with his arm and legs when he buys time in the pocket?
Oh, we all watched the game. He's not beating you with his arm. He's beating you with his leg, with his ability to buy time, with his receivers.
He does the same things.
They're
over
basically a better
and over.
version of 2.5 dads. Better receivers, better quarterback.
He's trying to. Wow. Just 'cause they
Do
beat
we
you
have the
doesn't mean you have
stat
to be
line on
salty.
Vince Nardone's record against 2.5 Dans? 0-2.
He's
It's so
0-2.
fucking funny. We played on that team together, me and
You're
Florian.
the painted man to their Tom Brady, I guess.
Oh, so much funny stuff going on here.
so salty. All those flavors and you're still.
But yes, to elaborate and point with Vinny Galano, though.
Yes. Okay, Vinny Galano is a great player.
Yes.
He honestly he's figured out what works at quarterback. So he's able to make you believe that he's going one way and roll out, and he's got that whole thing packed. He knows what he's doing, right?
You're right.
And he's able to make those throws when they count. That last play of the game, if you watch it over and over and over and over again, as I watch all film that I watch on football, he should have won the game because his snapper should have been open, but he fell. His snapper, his first read was his snapper.
His argument was a snapper because he thought the snapper was being held, and he told the referee before the play that our snapper was
Forget
being
what
held.
he said. Forget what happened. Just watch the film.
Yes.
His snapper gets tripped up, and he falls, and that's his read, and he's open. If he doesn't get tripped up and he falls, he wins the game.
Right.
And therefore, we're not talking about GNR being 6-1. We're talking about GNR being 7-0, going up against Star City being 7-0 as well. But the difference maker is the fact that he was tripped up, he fell, it was never called, which is something that happens in flag, which is often something that happens and is not seen on camera, but it's known by the guys who were there.
Right.
It's things that we know that refs can't see. There are two refs to watch a whole end zone.
Your throat's telling you to
It's
shut up.
tough. It's
It's
rough.
time for Medicare time.
It's because the refs are telling me to shut up. But the refs can't see everything. A good DB knows that they can get away with certain things in flag football. And that was one
I just
of
think
those
Star
certain
City's going to
things.
beat them with good defense. Like you said, you beat them with the fun boys. Or
So
whatever.
is Tommy Rodley the key to Star City's potential victory
Yes, absolutely.
over GNR?
Yeah.
The key is that we had a spy. We had a rush center spy. He could never run, no matter what he wanted to do.
You
He could
said
never-
you beat them with smart
countering-
defense.
yeah,
with
because,
counting Vinny
because
Galano,
I know
right?
what Vinny Galano wants to do. He wants to set up that run left, run
Star
left,
City
run
has
left,
a good defense to
fake
figure
run
that out.
left, run right. But if his run left is never available and my rusher's coming from the right, then he's got no options. So I had a spy on his left side, and I had my rush coming from the right hand side,
Are you
and
giving
he
trade
always
secrets?
had to throw. I'm giving this away for free. Everybody knows now. He could never run, so he had to beat me with his arm, and he couldn't do that. We weren't able to put up more points than them. That's all.
So on the flip side of things for GNR, is it Jason Prince or James Donald that have to step up for them to maybe get this victory over?
Prince?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, he had 4 tackles.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to talk about Prince. I would go with James Donald. He hasn't done enough. He just hasn't done enough. Not only has he not done enough defensively, because you can see on film that he gets beat for touchdowns for a lot of yards, but offensively, he's done nothing for this team. And he's a good enough player to make a difference in this division,
Right.
offensively and defensively, but his stats are just not there.
All right, ABE. Talk about them right now. We talk about the heart not being there for them. Could this be a season-defining game
Swagger.
for them
No.
to take on the finals?
No.
Swaggerless.
It's not a season defining. Marco-
Swaggerless.
Tables have turned now, I guess.
No, it's just Marco wanted to have a different group of guys, even though you think that's the same. It's not.
It's the same.
Anyway, it is what it is.
Man, how
We're
many-
back to being the D
How
boys
many
in the winter.
stars do you want on your team?
What do you mean? We're not changing anything.
Okay.
All I'm saying is just it's a different core of guys, not the same one as always. D boys will be back, and we'll be the same D
Oh,
boys. as
so you're
always.
already on to next season.
Yeah.
basically. Oh, they've already
The
moved
white
on
I'm
to
just
flag.
next
talking.
season.
I'm not putting up the way. I'm just saying for
You've just waved the white flag.
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, you just
we
did.
we just need to get our heart back right now. Right now, it's very negative in the locker room.
Is it?
Very negative.
It's a
sucks.
toxic
It's not
environment.
fun.
It's a
right now.
toxic
not
environment,
fun.
and it is fun.
It is fun.
Football is
Toxic,
always
but
fun.
fun.
I'm not on my period like you every week. Football is fun. Football is fun. Yes, sometimes it sucks.
We all hear the same thing where he said, "It's just not fun right now."
I never said that.
I guess we'll hear it on film because we're recording, right? So we'll listen back
we'll
and we'll hear
edit
you
that out.
say, "It's just not fun right now."
Anyway,
One key point for this game against Finest this week is it the defense for AB that has to get physical
Yeah.
with the Finest offense to win
yes,
this
our
game?
defense has been not great this year.
Just to build on what you said, if Finest put a beat down on ABE this week,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'll be the tap out effect. It'll just be ABE just
No mas.
tap out.
No mas.
We're tapping out.
It could be.
We tried to
No
we tried
mas.
to
I
play with these. We tried to play with this team. We tried to have fun with friends. It didn't work out. Moving on.
I
What
can't really
qualifies as a
predict.
beatdown, by the way?
Sorry.
2 scores.
2 scores. Okay.
No, I'm. It depends on the game. It could be 1 score depending on how the game rolls.
All
out.
I'm saying, it might be it could be I don't know what's going to happen. It could be a tap out. It could be a slap in the face to wake up.
You guys could be finest.
We could be fine.
You could be. You've done it in
We've
the
done
past.
it. I'm not. Look, it's just.
Not fun.
I think it looks
They're
like
always also
toxic
the
right
first
now.
to point out that
you
D-boys
said.
do not equal roosters and donkeys do not equal all black
Exactly.
everything. So you
Except they
can't
do.
even say they've beaten them in the past because that's not true.
Roosters and Donkeys was a different team last year that
They beat them in the
Finest.
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
That's
is a
not this
different
team. That's a different team. They're the first
2-game
people
winning
to tell you
streak,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be the
You won
D-boys
your-
in the
You
spring.
won your championship in the summer last year.
Roosters and Donkeys.
last
You
summer.
won it
it
all.
was.
Yeah, and wasn't the same team as the D-boys.
D-boys have beat the finest in the winter.
Yeah,
You guys
Roosters
won a
and
championship in the summer.
yeah.
Therefore, what's the difference?
That's like saying that top sauce with eagle is the same as top
No, it's
sauce without eagle.
This is all summer, but this summer.
So was that. That
We're
was
dragging
summer and
this on
summer.
Exactly, but we're
for
comparing
literally
apples
no
to
reason.
apple.
No, we're not.
They're comparing summer to winter to summer to winter. It's apple. It's all the same.
This is literally nonsense. Just, can we move on?
All right, games of the week, and we'll get to the
Shits are
answer to the
idiots.
question that Matt Kurak posted up. Rainmakers Top Guns 1.5.
Rumor of the week.
1.5 for the Rainmakers
That's
against
weird.
Top Guns.
Yeah.
That's a weird score.
No, you know what? I'm gonna take Top Guns.
Yeah, top Guns are fair.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Rainmakers.
STL Quan 5.5 points. GM.
STL.
Okay.
Quan.
STL.
I'm just going red.
I'm going
against
for
you
the
this time.
10-0 matchup in Week 10.
GNR
You-
Star
really?
City.
You think STL is going to be 10-0?
9-0 playing Star City Week 10.
Well, I think you gave your answer to the next
Yeah, but
question.
you just said okay.
GNR Star City 7.5 points for GNR.
City.
What?
Yep.
You're the worst.
He
7.5
is the
points.
worst. He's the worst. He would have been
I
fired.
get the impression GNR
so
are going to
long
win but not
ago.
make the spread.
No. Star City, you're gonna take it.
Yeah, they make the spread. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Jay Phil says GNR to cover.
Stop it.
Ooh,
Stop.
GNR to
Stop,
cover,
stop,
huh?
Stop.
Put some sleeves on that shirt.
Stop it. That's Trojans football right there.
Finest ABE 3.5 points. Vince
I got finest. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
GM.
It's not fun to play with ABE. I heard.
I never. Whatever. Go check the film.
We need to know the answer to your question,
Yes,
by the way.
that's the question.
You want to know the answer?
Yeah, we all want to know
It
the
is
answer to your
Simon
question.
Dagenet.
Oh, it's not Simo.
Go on Facebook and go look at his About
Really?
Me and scroll down to the bottom.
That's his Facebook.
Can I repeat it one more time, people?
Yes, go ahead.
Suit up, score chicks, be awesome. GM, can you confirm?
That's like a Johnny
It's
Bravo
being brought
one.
up right now. Just
Oh,
give me 1 second.
Drop that mic.
Mic drop.
Holy shit! I can't believe Smo did that.
Any answer to that question here?
Give me a second.
That.
Eagle says yes.
Ego is confirmed.
Why would
Without-
you do
Yep,
that,
about
Smo?
Simo.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be. You know what? That should be a team
I'm guessing
name for
this was
next
last
year.
edited in like 2007
I don't care
or
what it was.
2008.
I don't care what it was.
Dates don't matter.
We should use that as a team name next year. Without further ado, good night, Warsaw.
Good night,
Ciao.
Simon.
Ciao. And those chicks.
And you still lost.